Bottom left, baby. Got press. There you go. 3.
Can you believe we had somebody press our button?
I know. We're moving up.
Wow.
We're moving up. Maybe.
Is it working?
Every damn time.
What's wrong? Are we on the Wi-Fi? Not on
There
the
it
Wi-Fi?
goes.
Oh, hey.
Oh, it did that weird thing again where it showed live for 8 minutes, and now it's correct.
Okay.
We'll turn it on. Oh my God, you got a
Hey,
notification.
it worked.
Now to see if
There you go.
you have your volume cranked up.
I did. I turned it down already. Like I'm really
Wow.
trying to move up in the world here.
It's like we've done this a few times now. There
we took a hiatus as usual.
we were on a little hiatus. Yes.
I don't know why we keep doing that, but it keeps happening.
It just keeps happening. It is what it is.
We're gonna rearrange and get all this talky, holdy, whatever.
Everything else is dialed in. It looks good.
Yeah,
it looks really
great.
good. So this is the Bottleneck Live Show.
Is it?
This is our 40th episode.
Wow.
I can't believe it lasted more than 2.
I can't either, to be honest with you.
We still just talk about nothing, and you guys keep tuning in, so we'll take it.
Yeah.
Got to thank our sponsors, of course, Spikes, for hosting us. They're a huge part of tonight's episode. More on that in a moment. Of course, Fly Racing. Check out my notes say check out their 2020 gear. I would suggest checking out their 2021 gear. You can visit them, flyracing.com. Phoenix Handlebars. You can check those guys out, phoenixhandlebars.com. You know who runs Phoenix Handlebars now?
What do you mean who runs them? Like runs the company?
Well, no. You know who has Phoenix Handlebars on their machine at GNCC?
There is a quad with Phoenix Handlebars, but I could not tell you whose quad.
4x4 Pro Landon Wolf.
Really?
Runs Phoenix Handlebars.
Impressive. That's
So-
why you brought him up earlier.
So that's
I was
why I
trying
brought
to
him up.
figure it out.
And he'll also be a daddy soon. So there you go.
Interesting.
If you're trying to have kids, get yourself some Phoenix Handlebars, and the rest is history. Gets the job done,
That
maybe.
makes total sense. That's why Tim's got one on the way too.
I tried convincing Landon Wolf into naming their baby Mikey Wayne's Wolf.
Ooh.
Is that not
MWW?
strong? That's a strong name. That's a strong name.
What about Wayne's Wolf?
Wayne's Wolf is pretty good.
Yeah.
That's a strong one. So check him out. Your phone is cracked as shit.
Yeah, you're telling me I was going to go get a new one, but I haven't left here since forever.
Parked
out
mine
front.
cracked. That's why I got a new one up there.
Yeah.
More
I
on
know.
that in a
They
moment.
closed too early.
That's true. Who else? 9-2 Crew. 9-2 Crew is going to give away a pair of goggles
hat on
tonight
tonight even.
on the show. Yeah, you're representing. Oh, I got Fly Racing hat on.
Nice work. Look at this.
I know. We're professional. We're so professional. Who else? You can check those guys out. 92crew.com. Taking the industry by storm. Multiple options: the Stealth, the Patriot, or the purple and teal, which still doesn't have a name. They tried to get those named, and they still
Purple
don't.
and teal.
They're pretty badass. I
Those
posted
are the
them.
Curtis Garage goggles.
Curtis Garage goggles.
They own Purple and Teal Wreckers.
Is that a local thing?
They're down in like Indy, Little Point by
didn't
Monrovia.
know.
Yep.
Didn't know.
Yep, purple and teal, everything.
Purple
Like,
and teal.
everything is purple and teal.
That's fantastic. Well, they need some 9-2
They
goggles.
definitely do.
Sickwicks, the biggest little project you've never heard of, yet you're going to want moto-themed candles and more. And my personal favorite, let's see if I can do this. I'm not this liquored up yet. The Motherfucker candle featuring Samuel L. Jackson. It's the candle for the mother who has everything. I edited
What
myself.
scent is that one?
I don't know, but the cover has like Samuel L. Jackson in like a white sweater, just like mean mugging. It's strong. You can check those out, sickwicks.com.
It smells like a movie theater bathroom.
Oh, popcorn, hot fake butter, and diarrhea. It doesn't smell like that. It smells very nice. It smells very nice. That's what a bottleneck candle would smell like,
It
probably.
kind of did last year.
Oh my God. I love it. Magna One.
Yes.
Visit those guys, magna1.com. Look at that. I pulled this from their website. I'm trying to get voiceover work from them. Go ahead. Push it. Push it real good. Premium oil, no spilling, lubrication needs for all your marine and power sports equipment. Magna One. Pour freedom. Pour Magna One.
It's pretty good.
It's pretty good, right?
It's pretty good. The Pour Freedom, Pour Magna One is
That's-
definitely good.
I pulled all that from their site, so
Nice
that's
work.
pretty cool stuff. Those
Plagiarism. Now we're going to jail.
guys, probably. They didn't give me permission to do that. I just
Exactly.
did it. So there you go. There's who's helps make this thing possible by supporting us. Tonight's episode, how have you been, first of all?
Busy.
Yeah, busy.
Very, very busy.
Moto's in Indiana this weekend, and
Yes.
IXCR in
Yes.
Indiana this weekend.
There's a lot of things feel like there's something else big too in Indiana this week, but I don't remember what.
Loretta's qualifier.
I know the Loretta's qualifier. Believe me, I think I've put a top end in every 85 from here to anywhere.
I'll give them all shout-outs as they cross the announcing tower this weekend.
Been crazy, and we can't get any more Pistons. So if you need a top end tomorrow, you're screwed.
Ooh, boy. Hopefully you're prepared.
Yeah.
Any big names you want to throw out that are going to be racing?
I could name 50, but then one would get mad. So
That's true.
We're not going to do that.
That makes sense. That's fair. That's where I'll be this weekend, starting tomorrow, bright and early. And by the way, Jeremy Holbert, I don't know if you're watching, but tell me what time I need to be there, because I don't know yet. Also did...
Probably 5:30 or so.
No, God, no.
You got to set up the sound equipment.
No.
Oh, yeah.
Sam Shaver
Rodney
does that
ain't
for
there.
me. No.
Yeah, you're screwed.
Everybody get up.
Oh, I hate that song.
It's Rodney's signature.
Oh, I know. That's what Hill Climb Pleasure Riders. That's what it was.
There
I knew
you
there
go.
was something.
There you go. Kane Brown.
Yes,
That is strong.
that is a Hill Climb
Strong.
name.
A hill climb name.
Everybody with last name Brown Hill Climbs.
Yeah.
Seriously. We had a guy come
just
in here
goes
the
with
other
it.
day. His last name was Brown. He bought a gas. Next question: how much is his extensions? Like, it's just a dead
Makes
giveaway.
sense. Even their announcer, Brown's Oil Service, Jamie Deere.
Yeah, exactly.
Wow, it comes full circle.
All hill climb. All
Full
Browns are hill
circle.
climbers.
I like it. Let's see. Rusty's Factory Arrive and Ride Contest. Tell us about that.
I really don't have a whole lot to do with it, weirdly enough. So, that's mostly Justin here at Spikes. Justin and the guys at Husqvarna, Timmy Wygand. I mean, everybody all the way up to John Hines, the head of KTM North America, Husqvarna North America, whatever. Wanted to do something for Lucas. There's been a ton of outpouring, a ton of things already,
for sure.
obviously. So they were like, well, what can we do that's different? And they came up with this crazy idea. So we have Lucas's bikes, the Husqvarna
Which
FC
is
250s. It's back
behind
there.
DQ.
Yep, it's behind
Yeah.
me. I'm sorry. I'm
Kind of
blocking it.
faintly see it.
They came up with this plan to do arrive and rides at some of the races throughout Indiana this year. So we're going to start off with this one at the GNCC. Basically, it was $65 donation. I got one of those spin wheel apps on my iPad.
I believe like $65. That's like a rider entry.
Yeah, I would say it's like an
pretty
entry
much.
fee. And I
Yeah.
think we're paying, I don't know, I think we pay the gate fee the whole 9 yards, to be honest with you.
Nice.
So realistically, you're not out any money. You get to ride somebody else's bike, and I'm going to have to wash it. So it's perfect.
Perfect.
Yeah.
Perfect.
So there's been a ton of people. I think there's about $2,600 worth of entries. I can't remember the exact number of people, but we typed them all into the thing, and the wheel is pretty full. So
It's a big wheel.
yeah,
It's a big
here in
wheel.
a bit we'll spin that.
What
and
time
see
you thinking?
Who wins? I don't know what time.
Because maybe some people watch it. It's 8:10. Call it 8:10 right now.
We'll go 8:15. We'll give it. Wait, I can't add any more names
You want
at this point. But
Oh, you can't. Okay.
No.
Okay.
But we'll just build it up a little bit more.
Okay, that works. What you want to call it? What, 5-10 minutes from
Yeah,
now?
5 minutes or
we'll
so.
Jump into
I could run over there and try to add him if I wanted to, but it'd be kind of a.
Yeah, no, you're fine. It's all good. It's all
We'll
good.
save him for the next one.
That'll work. There'll be more arrive and rides.
Yeah,
is what
I
you're
think
saying.
we're gonna do a few more of them, and then we got a big surprise at the Iron Man at the end of the year. So
Really?
that'll be
Okay.
That'll be huge. It'll involve that and a few other things. So it ought to be
Solid.
really cool. So we got that, and then Justin has also been putting together the Ride for Rusty bicycle ride.
bicycle.
Saturday,
This
upcoming.
This is where the tandem bicycles.
Yeah,
came in.
yeah. The tandem bicycle. Well, that was just a crazy idea. I saw a video the other morning, and I'm like, I think we could do that. So
Oh my
I'm
gosh.
scouring Marketplace, going, that one looks pretty nice. So I ended up going and picking up a really nice Cannondale tandem bicycle.
Oh,
Yeah.
from a nice divorced couple.
No, they were still together. They got a Harley apparently.
Oh, there you go.
Super nice guy. But I was like, I think we can do that. So got it home, put Lucas's clip-on pedals from his road bike on it before he got
God.
hurt. And I'm like, hey, you want to go for a bike ride? And
Sketchy.
put him on there, clipped
Sketchy.
him in, and away we went. He claims, I said, out of 19, how sketchy? And he said 10. So a 10 out of 19,
Honest.
sounds a lot better than 19 out of 10. So
Are you guys using the metric system?
I don't know what system it is, but it worked.
Oh my God.
So, yeah, I don't know. It worked out. He may attempt to ride with us a little bit on the
I
ride
think
for
he
Rusty.
should.
I think at least maybe the first mile and the last
Yeah,
mile or
heck
something.
yeah.
I don't know.
But you ride the tandem the whole time.
no. No.
It's so terrible.
Oh, it'd be horrible.
Is it awkward? Is it difficult to maneuver
Not
a tandem
really.
bicycle?
It's not that bad. As long as you're on the front. Like
That
if
makes
you-
sense.
The steering's all up front, and the pedals are at both, but Like the steering is like I can steer and it feels normal, but somebody sitting there stationary watching somebody else is steering, it's kind of weird.
That kind of messes with your head
it's
a
kind of
little.
weird.
I can see that.
And that's what I said to him. I was like, I get it. It's pretty weird, seeing as how he's perched up on a seat, seeing as how he's been pretty much in an actual chair since December.
Yeah.
So yeah, it was definitely interesting, but it worked, and he's still completely sort of on board.
That's fantastic. He's sort of on board.
Yeah, completely sort of on board. But that ride, I think it's going to take off from here at about 3:30 on Saturday.
Okay.
It will be during the e-bike race, blah, blah, blah. We know. It's the only time we can make it happen.
It happens.
There's going to be a shuttle leaving from the Ironman at 2. So Sam and them are going to have a setup by the gate. We're going to shuttle everybody up here that wants to ride or whatever. Ride from here back down. If somebody drives up here and rides down, we're not coming back here. So we're going to stay down there the rest of the weekend. So if you drive up here, you'll need to ride back up here. But the original ride up here at 2 will be available.
That works.
Yep.
That
so
works.
It's free to ride. Basically, everybody that signs up to ride Spikes themselves is donating the 9120. It's not.
Yep.
It's not you have to donate that much to ride. It's Spikes doing it.
So you get to ride for fun.
Yeah, ride for fun. If you don't want to do the whole thing, no big deal. We're going to have our van with supplies and waters and whatever following along. Police escort from the Montgomery County line to Ironman. We're still working on the Tippecanoe County half of that, but so we'll have safety and all that stuff in mind, so we're not having to worry too much about traffic. And
we've got some friends that do triathlons. I'm going to let them know about it because they're not really GNCC people. But
Ken Hill's going to ride the rest of it. Oh my!
Yes, Ken Hill. Yeah, get Ken on the back.
Oh, we could. I'll try the 45 miles if Ken Hill smokes cigs the whole way.
Oh yeah,
but his legs have to be connected to the pedal, so he's still getting wore down.
Yes. There you go.
We'll stop at the Montgomery County Hospital along the way.
Dude, he'll be shooting turkeys the whole way.
Oh, I know. Can you imagine?
Picking them off.
I'll get crashed because he's spinning and gun backfiring, and oh man.
Oh my god.
Could you imagine?
You know what? Ken Hill's a good guy to have on your six, though.
I know.
For sure. Call him the gunner.
That would be epic. So yeah, that's the main details on that. Any other questions, message Spikes or call us or whatever.
Nice.
We can line you out on all of that. Do we want to spin the wheel? Is it time? No, we still got 3 minutes.
We still got 3 minutes. I was trying to see this one.
What is this?
Big facts, America. What? Dallas Johnson.
I'm so confused, Dallas Johnson.
That was after the WXC podium. 3 hours of racing.
Oh.
3 straight hours of racing. Big facts. What'd you say? Big facts, America. Yeah.
That's what you guys said.
Probably. That sounds like a me kind of transaction.
Yeah, it does sound like a good...
DQ made an interesting observation this week. Ryan Sipes met Travis Tritt. And apparently I look like a younger, thinner version of Travis Tritt, which I don't know if that's a compliment or an insult, to be honest with you. But I'm proud
I was
of it.
scrolling, I'm like, Jesus, Mikey, you really let yourself go.
I know Mikey's gotten chubby, but damn, he looks like Travis Tritt. Oh, that is Travis Tritt.
I would know Travis Tritt if anybody told me it was. I just saw the person. I'm like, who is that?
You know, I think, speaking of Sipes, I think he and Travis Pastrana are racing the Iron...
you can't say that.
The Hoosier GNCC, the not Iron Man. Man.
They should have called it the Iron Dog or something.
Well, Hoosier makes sense. I wonder...
The Hoosier, but what... Yeah, and then Hoosier Tire, why didn't they jump in to sponsor the Hoosier?
Could we just call it the Hoosier Squared GNCC and have Hoosier as the title sponsor?
That'd be pretty cool.
That would make sense.
Yeah, well,
it would also be a ballsy move if you were Michelin, who is a sponsor this year, or Dunlop, or CST, or GBC, and be the title sponsor. This could be... I mean, you could position this to make some money.
But they've done that before.
Well, that's true.
They've done that before because it was the Maxxis GNCC, but they were still selling Dunlop tires.
That's true. You got a point. They got a point there. I was just trying to get them all in a bidding war.
Oh, it would be fun.
I mean, they're all tight.
Yeah, it's the Michelin Snowshoe GNCC, brought to you by Hoosier Tires.
Yeah, exactly. That's all right.
It's
okay. We get multiple tire sponsors. We'll take multiple beer sponsors.
Oh, Iron Woman. Yeah, there you go.
Iron Woman. There we go.
Oh, perfect.
Yes.
And don't they do that mud run or whatever for the? Isn't that a?
Are you talking about Ironman Raceway?
Yeah, no, they
used to do Warrior Dash.
But that one's open to everybody. The one at Wildcat is women only. That's what.
I didn't know that.
Yep.
I had no idea.
Because your wife doesn't run.
They, a funny story about Warrior Dash. I loved it. I did it at Ironman years ago.
Really?
And Erin did it with me, and she was miserable the whole time, and ended up getting a skin infection from the mud.
Oh my gosh.
She bitched the whole time, and I'm like, shoot me now, because she's so miserable. I'm miserable. And sure enough, she got some sort of skin infection from, like, the doctor's like, have you recently been in mud or dirt? And she's like, well, as a matter of fact, yes.
That is amazing.
So, and then the whole series shut down. It's not even a thing anymore.
Oh, is it not? Heck,
Well, they still got like Spartan race and stuff.
I have
don't
no
know.
idea. I'm lost.
Well, fitness is a passion of mine.
I can
David.
tell.
On that note, is it time to
It's
spin?
time. Let's just spin this wheel, get it over with. So, look at this. Look at this suck up. Look at this. Russell's Reserve. Come on.
Russell's.
Come on.
This is not me sucking up. This is actually, before you do that, Trevor Grant mailed this to me.
Okay.
I did my post in the basement. He said, I got some Russell's 10-year.
Okay.
I'll mail it to you. So he mailed me a bottle of bourbon.
Nice.
And this is my favorite sound in the world. Oh, is that not great?
It looks pretty good.
Tastes like freedom. All right, I'm going to pour this.
You're going to pour this? Are you going to
Hey,
toast
get
the wheel?
DQ a glass.
Oh, I'm good.
Are you sure?
I am sure.
He's sure. He doesn't drink bourbon.
Yeah.
This will be
All
our
right.
last
The wheel. I
episode.
feel like this wheel should get bigger, but I don't know. But I'm just going to press the spin button and see who wins this sucker. Whoever you are, you're racing the Hoosier Not Ironman
GNCC.
on Lucas's 250. Here we go.
Oh, it makes a sound.
Oh, it's noisy.
Who is it?
Corey Roth.
Corey Roth. Congratulations
Holy
to Corey
cow.
Roth. Aaron,
He
will
was a
you write-
last-minute entry earlier, too.
Will you-
He
will
was
you
like
write
at
that
like
name down?
5:30 today. Unreal.
Corey Roth's going to be stoked.
He is going to be really stoked. He's going to love it. That is awesome.
So Corey Roth. You get that name written down? Okay. What does Corey Roth need to do to ensure that this happens?
Just call us at the shop tomorrow.
Okay.
We'll get it squared
Because you
away.
guys have got like some setup stuff and everything, right?
Yeah, we've got to do suspension. We're gonna do the whole deal. Like we're gonna take it way more serious than I guarantee you Corey Roth is.
Well, that's fine. As long as he has fun.
Funny story. So Corey Roth was Steven Squire's mechanic before I was.
Ah, okay.
So
This just got awkward.
it is awkward. No, it's funny. So it'll be funny.
That'll be cool.
It'll be good. I'm amazed he won that. That's
You gotta
hilarious.
film the whole damn thing.
Well, we'll film it all. We'll make a reality show out of it.
I love it.
Yeah.
That's fantastic.
Yeah, we'll.
I've said this oftentimes about Racer TV and just GNCC in general. And I meant like this back in the day when we were doing, what the hell was that show called? Wouldn't be a bottleneck episode without bringing it up. MAXC.
Follow the arrows.
Follow the arrows.
Yes. Oh, I know. I was thinking we should have rigged it.
Congratulations.
Yeah. No.
Oh my God. We just can't let it die. But we would have a dynamite show if we filmed the behind the scenes stuff. It would have to go like exclusively on HBO because of all the cursing. But
Yeah.
back then and even now, like that is a show that people would watch on Discovery and love the guts out of.
Oh, for sure.
It wouldn't necessarily be it would have like, well, here's a show about GNCC that you see like maybe 3 minutes of racing in the whole thing. It
Right.
would just be the drama.
Yeah,
on
it
the
would
back
be
end.
like that the thing about the circle track in North Carolina.
Yes.
Yeah, the
exactly.
Madhouse.
Exactly.
That was a great show.
Oh, this smells fantastic.
I'm good.
Are you sure you don't want
I'm
any?
positive.
Oh, that's tasty. Tasty and delicious.
Smells like
I stopped off at Buffalo Trace on my way to the last GNCC. They vary what they will like sell.
where at?
Buffalo Trace. It's in Eastern Kentucky.
What is it?
It's a whiskey distillery.
Okay.
Yeah. So they had Blanton's that day, which it's only like a $63
So
bottle.
they distill for other companies?
Right. So they do Buffalo Trace bourbon. They do Weller. They do E.H. Taylor. They do Blanton's. This just became a bourbon
This is a
show.
connoisseur here, people. I know nothing about. I know
Well-
less about this than most movies. I promise.
That's not even the important part of the story. What happened was they had Blanton's, which is a very difficult to get bourbon right
Okay.
now. Although it's not expensive. It's like $62.
So what happened is you bought it. You went to the race. Jeff
Yes.
Russell wanted it. You traded you some of his.
Yes, this is Jeff Russell's own bourbon here.
So that it all makes sense now.
Yeah, well, Hollywood told him. He said, send him a screenshot of me with the Blantons, and he's like, you better hit Micah. So as soon as Jeff saw me, he's like, heard you got some Blantons. I was like, I did? He's like, you want to sell it? I said, no. They only let you have one. So I told them, I said, well, next time I go through, I'll stop by again. And
They
if
were
they've got
out.
it, they've got it, I'll get it. But they vary. They don't always have that. So it's difficult to get. That was my whole point of that. It's
Gotcha.
nothing important.
So it was just a difficult to get.
It's a tough to get whiskey. And like I said, it's $63 for the bottle, but resellers are getting like $150 to $200 for it because it's difficult to get, which is silly.
So how much would you sold it to Jeff Russell for?
I wouldn't have. I would have kept it. I like it that much.
All right.
Now I get a second bottle.
There you go.
He's kind of, my boss in a roundabout
I know,
way.
I
So
know. That's why
I'd probably pay $63 for it, and I'd charge him $63 for it.
I don't blame you.
So, like to keep my job.
Trevor
Grant, there he is. That's the guy.
All right.
I'm a rat bastard. Yeah, I'd share with Hollywood. I also got some bottles of Shine from a source I won't name.
What does it rhyme with?
I'm not even throwing that out there because he moves a lot of it. But I'll bring some of that next time. That's pretty good.
There you go.
We could actually talk about racing, I
we
guess.
could. Yeah, we haven't said anything about racing.
We haven't
talked about racing in like
not since
6 months.
We got to give away some goggles, too.
Oh, we do?
Yeah, a pair of 9.2s. I can tell you've been
Should
on
we spin the
social
wheel?
media. To give away a second, whoever gets it again?
Yeah. No, whoever spins the wheel gets the goggles.
Well, I'll spin the wheel and I get the goggles. Yeah, spin the wheel and whatever name we land on gets a pair of 9.2s.
Spin the wheel.
All right, let's get the sound
The
effect
constellation prize.
going. All right, here we go. So Corey Roth, here's a constellation or consolation?
I don't know.
think it's
I'm from Indiana.
I think it's consolation. Constellation is a star. All right, spin.
Ooh, that is a good sound effect.
Sounds like me after Taco Bell. Cole Kirkhoff, congratulations. You got yourself a pair of 9.2 crew
Perfect.
goggles.
There you go.
Cole Kirkhoff. Did you write that down, Wifey Wayne? She wrote that down. Cole Kirkhoff, hit us up. We will have 9.2 send those direct because we don't have them on hand.
No, we never
So
have them
I
on
talked
hand
to
because
him.
every time we get them, we give them away.
I know, it always, hey, these are for you. These are for DQ. And then somebody's like, man, those are 9.2. And we just,
They're gone.
So
They're gone.
you'll have that. Consolation. Thank you, Taylor.
Yes.
Thank you.
Thank you for grammatizing.
All right.
What kind of racing
what's
do we
up?
want to talk about?
Well, what do you want to start with? GNCC is probably the longer topic. Or do you want to
Probably.
start with, let's start with Supercross, and
Yeah.
then we'll go to GNCC.
What do you want to talk about? Crashing McAdoos?
McAdoo. Is he a safety hazard? Yes.
Well,
I mean,
it's something. I don't know
or
what
is
it
his doctor just that unqualified?
Maybe he's just that flexible.
I don't think a human being is.
I don't
Gumby,
know.
maybe.
I don't know.
The
The
poor
flip
kid.
over the bridge?
Oh,
Lord.
rough. I'm glad he is, well, they say he's okay from it. I
He
think the
seems to be
last
okay.
race, well, yeah, wrecking 5 times in the main and once in practice seems perfectly fine. He looked like he was riding a pit bike out there with zero regard for anyone around. It was like DKR on a
It kinda
Supercross
was.
track.
Yeah, you're right. It was.
Now, a couple of them weren't necessarily his fault. I agree with that. I think.
The definite one was not his fault.
For sure. Yeah.
But he was definitely crashed.
But it just god dang, can this guy catch a break?
Oh, I know. It has been nuts.
I feel bad. I feel bad for the little guy. I was FaceTiming my wife at the hotel during that, and she could tell I was distracted watching the race. And I said, he just went down again, and he went down again, and then 4 minutes, and he went down again. It just kept going, and then she finally saw the video of it, and she's like, yeah, it was pretty bad. Can I get in line for GNCC parking yet?
Oh, there's people there already.
Oh, for sure. The moto people are there, and there's secret GNCC
Yeah,
people
there's there
trickling
that-
in with
we
them.
ain't leaving.
I'm staying right here.
This is my spot.
Big John said I could park right here.
Oh, every time it's
Right
always
here.
what Big John said.
Big John said I
No
could
one,
park
no,
right
one,
here.
no one questions that though.
That's pretty good. Yeah, we'll have to see if there's a line. What do you? How do you think it'll go? Do you think it? I don't think there's any way it's going to be bigger.
No.
Will you think it will be as big?
No. I hope not.
I don't think it will be either.
I hope not for the infrastructure of having to have the police and the whole shoot
for
match.
sure. For sure.
It's out of hand in a way, but awesome also.
Yeah. There's other rounds.
To do it once a year is great. To try to do it twice a year is a terrible idea.
Well, and kudos to Racer Productions for realizing that, and anybody that wants to say they want to go out and it's just a big cash grab, There's no monster concert.
No.
There's none of the like big to-dos.
No,
It's
and
just,
they're
hey, we're
trying
going to go
to-
there and we're going to do a race. It's
Right.
not going to be the Ironman.
Right.
That's like a special event. Ironman, snowshoe.
Right.
Those are
And that-
special events in themselves.
And they're doing it right, in my opinion.
Yeah.
Like, I think the lack of trying to hype it up is probably the smartest way to go about it.
Yeah. With that said, I'm doing radio work all next week previewing it.
Well, yeah, I understand that, but I haven't seen.
But you're right. Yeah.
yeah, it hasn't been. Come out for a Travis Tritt concert.
Yeah, exactly. Well, even Dave Peach, the guy that works the radio station in Crawfordsville, was like, "Is this a normal race? Like, are the pros going to be there?" Like, he thought it was different because
right.
it's not Ironman. I
Yeah,
said, "Oh yeah,
yeah.
no, it's the same. So everybody, the same people are going to be there." So
Yep.
yeah, Hollywood brings up a good point. That's exactly what
And
I
that is
said on the
still a
radio
thing.
today. Racing where we can race.
Yeah.
Racing where we can, when we can. That was the story of 2020.
Right.
And that just trickled into this year because it was like, hey, do you want to put New York on the schedule? No way in hell.
way
There's
in-
not.
yeah.
They're not going to let us in.
No.
For those that were not at GNCC last weekend, which we said this on Racer TV, but I don't know that everybody heard about it. Snowshoe's still on.
Okay.
Still happening. There will not be a concert in the village.
Okay.
So no concert in the village. From what I understand, they're going to try and do some stuff outside of that. It'll still be a party. Let's be honest.
It's snowshoe.
But it is a resort, and they say they're going to require masks if you enter the village area. Totally understandable.
Yep.
It's their facility.
Exactly.
That's their
Exactly.
decision. At the end of the day, I'm just glad we get to race there.
Yeah, I would say the facility is awesome, but the track there is cool.
Yeah.
It's worth putting on a mask for, if you
For
ask
sure.
me.
And something tells me if you can survive Howard's Hole, you're immune to coronavirus.
Also true, unless it's her because she gets skin infections
That's
from mud.
true. Yeah, you can't. Aaron, wifey Wayne's, cannot go to Howard's Hole. I'll be there. I'm excited about it. They're like, hey, you want to go to the pro pits? You want to go to Howard's Hole? Send me to Howard's Hole. I want to do it from there. It's wilder.
Yeah.
It's ridiculous. So yeah, so that's what's going on. Is that mom that she's watching?
Oh yes, watching.
So she's logging out and logging in or something.
Something I have no idea.
Back to GNCC. Ben Kelly still points leader. Grant Baylor second. Stu Baylor third.
Creeping up though.
Creeping, chipping. 3 wins. in a
Really
row.
close.
So what? 7 or 10 points?
10
out.
points. That's close.
So you could see at the end of what in the hell was the last race? The,
Tiger King.
Tiger Run.
Tiger King.
Yeah, Tiger King. Cool cats and kittens.
Yes.
Stu obviously gets the win. Ben Kelly finished third, I think. You could see in Ben Kelly's body language not happy
Right.
because he knows that Stu's knocking at the door,
Mm-hmm.
and now he's got to hear about it. Oh, here comes Stu. Here comes Stu. So I think this next race is pretty pivotal.
I would agree. And this is what, round 6 or 7?
6.
6.
Yeah, which is something cool for Indiana, for Crawfordsville is, hey, we get to watch these guys race when they're in the thick of a championship
True. Not
push.
the last round or the second to last
Yeah.
round. Yeah, that is a big deal.
I mean, you think about it, most years, there are some exceptions. We get to that last round, and everything's pretty much, from youth amateurs to pros,
It's pretty done.
everything's decided.
Yeah,
We're
yeah,
there to
for sure.
party and watch guys go up Ironman Hill. This year's a little different. We get to, see these guys make a difference in the
Question.
story of the season.
Are they running the hill?
I don't know. I have no idea. I will definitely.
I've been asked 10 times already.
Jared Bolton, if you are watching, are they running the hill? I don't know if he's watching or not. Jared's in Crawfordsville right now.
Yeah, he's probably
He might be
working.
eating.
Or eating.
Track prepping with the shavers.
Yes.
Yeah, so the XC1 is heating up. It's going to be interesting. And,
That's close.
Strang is 83 points, so he's not out
Still
of it
not
either.
out of
He's-
it. Yeah, I mean, it would take some things happening, but
Yeah.
he's not out of it. I mean,
No.
that's the closest it's been in years.
Yeah. So it's been a fun one to watch, and it's been crazy.
Yeah.
And you got to think too. It's one of those things where you don't wish anybody to get injured, but
Right.
shit happens.
Oh, yeah.
I mean, it could
It's
happen
racing.
to any one of those guys, and next thing you know, Ashburn.
Next thing,
or
Jordan likes
Strang
the
and-
championships in it.
Yeah, that would be amazing. That's kind of how the ATVs are going. With,
Yeah, that's true. There's been a lot of
Bryson Neal. I mean, he's had 2 rounds with mechanicals, and that's kind of been
and
the
2
difference
wins.
maker. Yeah. So it's you can't afford when you got guys like Walker that goes out and tore the guts out of his quad and ended up finishing in the top 3 still.
Right,
So it's like
right.
he just doesn't, Walker just doesn't have bad days. And when he does, he still seems to find a way to get on the box. So it's tough. It's tough for those guys. XC2, Johnny Gerard.
Yeah.
4 wins in a row.
It's impressive.
It's ridiculous.
It is.
Yeah, Craig
He's doing very
DeLong,
well.
you got to figure something out. Mike Wachowski's got to figure something out. Get out in front of him.
They're starting out in front of him.
Yeah, but he's just been.
Yeah,
He's on fire.
Yep.
And Johnny leaves. I think. By the way, I think he'll be on the show with us next week with Liam Draper. But
That'll be an interesting dynamic.
Yes, Johnny is definitely a guy that leaves it all out on the track because when his post-race interviews, I mean, he is like lethargic.
Yeah,
because
he's
he's
done.
just left
He's
it
done.
all out on the track. So, yeah, it's pretty cool to see him.
That's
and,
awesome.
Completely and totally biased. Not that I'm supposed to be.
Never.
But he gave Lucas a pretty good shout out on the box
yeah.
Camp Coker, which was pretty
sure,
cool.
for
So,
sure.
Love that. Who have we got?
We got Jonathan T. Johnson, the undefeated XC3 guy.
Oh yeah, Jonathan Johnson is ridiculous. Magna One
know.
Motorsports, by the way.
Yeah,
just
sponsors,
saying.
Does he wear 9.2s? No, he does not.
No 9.2s there. Beta team, whole beta
Yes,
team
the
though.
whole beta team.
Thorne Devlin made the box this last weekend
Ken
too.
Shavers wanting dry parking.
I don't know. We'll have to talk to the
We'll
guy
have to
that
wait till
runs
them,
that place.
them dang motocrossers leave.
Them motor crossers be there this weekend,
Yeah,
Kenny
we
Shaver.
gotta wait till they leave
Yeah.
and we can see what else is left. We tear the place up.
Destroying it.
Yeah.
Destroying it. So what else do we have?
I don't know.
Oh, here's something. Did you know this? Becca Sheets, this is her last season.
I was there when she announced her retirement on the Racer TVs.
Had no idea.
No idea.
I tried to get... Johnny was pretty quiet about it. Johnny Gallagher.
That's because he's trying to figure out how she's retiring before him.
That's fantastic. That's a good point. I didn't think about that.
Yeah.
So I put her on the spot. She won this last weekend, which, by the way, watching her and Rachel Archer this season has been incredible.
Yeah.
But I asked Johnny on the show, what's she going to do? And he's real quiet about it. Real, freaking bank vault, Johnny Gallagher.
Mm-hmm.
So then when Becca Sheets won last weekend, on the box they said, by the way, this is your low key. This is your farewell tour in the XC or WXC. What's next for you? So she's wanting to open like a food truck and do basically come to the races and be a food vendor with healthy options for athletes. Which I think
pretty
could
cool.
work really, really
Yeah,
well.
yeah, I would
at
agree. Are we going to have
GNCC.
Becca's organic biscuits and gravy?
Oh, she's well, I don't think she's fully vegan now. She was for a while. I think she eats a little meat here and there, but then that's kind of her direction. Protein shakes. I don't really know.
I don't either.
Like I said earlier, fitness is my passion. So we sip this whiskey again. God, that's tasty. You sure you don't want any?
I'm positive. She's got to come
so
with
good.
good names for all of this stuff, though, involving writers' names.
That's true.
I'm going to help, whether she
Yeah.
likes it or not.
The 10 seconds omelet. It's got 10 ingredients.
Yes.
That's a good one. Yeah, so many things.
The Jordan likes mud pie.
Jordan likes mud pie. How many times, I don't know how many people caught that. How many times did Lucas say Jordan likes the mud?
Between him and Johnny, I owed each of them about $17.
Oh my God,
It was
that's
bad
fantastic.
news. It was bad
That's
news.
fantastic. Yeah, so Jordan Ashburn's going to have twins.
Really?
Well, his wife is.
Well, yeah.
Mary.
Yeah.
Mary's going to have twins.
Holy cow.
Everybody's having children,
Yes.
except us. We're
I'm
not,
not.
going to have children.
Nope.
No, we've got no kids. Oh yeah, Michelle needs the foam finger. Do you guys have a extra KTM foam finger?
We gave Lucas the only one we have left. Nope, there's one right back there.
I'm
I
stealing
can
it.
see it. Right ahead.
You tell me how much I'm stealing it.
I think you can
She's-
probably just borrow it.
She's only been asking for it since the beginning of the season. She had one, and it's I think it's been to every GNCC since Nam,
Okay.
and it's worn out.
Okay.
So
Yeah, I think we can probably make that happen. I think
heck
it'll
yeah.
be okay.
Jordan didn't like the dust.
No, Jordan don't like dust.
I don't like dust either. That
no
was
one
miserable.
likes
That race
dust.
was bad. It was funny. Becca came
Was
in.
it worse? Were you at the one in New York a few years ago that was really bad?
Was that? I believe so, yes.
The
Tomahawk?
Yes.
Yep. Yep,
That one
was
was one of the
definitely
worst.
there for that.
That one in Ironman 2010, I think it was really, really bad.
Ugh. What was the one a year or so ago where everybody's ATVs were blowing up? Which is very uncommon.
I was there because I was working with Lane and we didn't have problems, but I don't
So
remember.
2019, I think.
Yeah.
Yeah, none of the Yamahas had problems.
No.
You guys are
We
moaning.
were on a Yamaha. We were on a
Oh, those
Husky.
were the Huskies. That's what it was. Yeah, because you were one of the few that you had her dialed ready before.
We knew it was going to be dusty.
Yeah,
Dusty.
dusty.
Yeah, we can
It
do
happens.
the foam finger, jeez.
Yeah, I got your foam finger. I got you.
Got it.
Finally.
What do we need to talk about them quads?
Yeah, we can go in on quads a little bit.
I see
Ronnie
you got
Rush.
Ronnie Rush in there. I think you spelled his name wrong, but I could be wrong.
I think I did. I think there's an E in there,
It's
perhaps.
something like that. I
But
don't know.
yeah, the dude's sitting on top in the XC2.
It's awesome.
He's
Hadn't
a
paid much
9.2
attention, but-
guy.
Yep. see
Always
that.
gives his goggles away to one of the kids.
That's awesome.
There's something to talk about. I don't know what's in the air this year,
Uh-oh.
but there's always kids in front of the podium
Right.
that are like,
I used to be that one. when I was a
hey,
kid.
let me have, merch.
Yeah.
For some reason this year it's gotten like insane. And these poor guys get on the podium and like as they're bringing the bike up or the quad.
Can I have?
Neck brace, metal, helmet. Like, all right, let's calm down. No one's giving away their helmet here. This is ridiculous.
No, we auction those off on the bottleneck.
Yeah, so which we've got more of those coming.
Yeah, we got. I got it. Yeah, that too. We got to re-auction an item too.
Yeah. Oh yes.
We never got paid.
The Ken Roxon jersey, which was very coveted, will be coming back for our next auction, which we were kind of holding off. Kind of beginning of May was what we were thinking. At least I was thinking.
Yeah, I think so.
Because I know Crossroads Race Series was doing an auction.
Yeah, they got one with a Sipes jersey. That's awesome. I haven't followed up with how it's going, but it looks like they're doing. That's awesome.
And then I went down to Kentucky, which by the way I've got
Yeah,
cash from
you-
that I need to bring
no
for
worries.
Lucas.
Yep.
Met the guys at Estes.
Yep.
Motorsports. I think it was Estes Motorsports.
Jody Estes.
Fantastic dudes.
Awesome.
Really cool dudes. We went and it was like, by our definition, down in the holler of Kentucky because we're
Yonder.
flatlanders. But we got down there and it was kind of set back in the barn, really nice barn, and then open up the door, beautiful shop. Was greeted by a what was he, babe? He was a blue tick hound.
Oh, nice.
Beautiful baby dog.
Yeah.
So hung out with those guys for every bit of a half an hour or so, and wifey was like, "You just go in, you take care of it." And I'm like, "No." So I text her. I was like, "There's a dog in here. You're gonna want to come in." So it took her like 2 seconds to get inside, come meet the dog. So that was pretty cool. Yeah. So it was cool to meet those guys. They were very, very,
That's awesome.
very cool dudes that welcomed us back. They said they'd take us to a bourbon distillery.
Oh, what's it called?
There's one in Owensboro, I think. Right, babe? Was it Owensboro? Yeah. I don't know what it was called.
No, I was just hoping it was gonna be like Cotter Reserve. or
Cotter
something.
Reserve.
know,
Cotter Reserve
something.
is next week.
Yeah,
We'll
yeah.
have some Cotter Reserve on here.
Yeah.
I really want to get Cotter back on the show.
Yeah, we need to.
We did at Iron
That
Man.
was pretty
like,
funny.
What, 3 years ago, I think?
It was pretty fun.
That was a good time.
Gosh, has it been 3 years since? No.
I think so. I think
We've only
it's
done.
been-
We were bragging about 40 episodes, and we say
Well, this
3
is-
years, and we sound like a real.
Well, this is our 3rd year
Okay.
doing this.
That would have been the first. Yeah, you're right.
So it would have been the first year at the end of the season.
wow, time is flying.
We had a guy do a beer bong out of a set of Phoenix handlebars.
Yes, we saw a guy bite the top off of beer cans.
Yes. That was a thing as well.
Oh, it was awesome.
Terrifying.
It was awesome. That was a good time.
Oh my God. You guys doing DKR Pit Bike National this year?
Yep. September 10th, 11th, and 12th. We're also adding a lawnmower race in on Sunday.
Oh, God bless.
Yes. What is it?
The slut.
Now, the slower mower slick yard 400.
Oh my God. That is beautiful. That
My
is
brother gets
beautiful.
full credit on that one, the slick yard 400.
How many people are fighting over the number 3?
Oh, that's a good question. I think everybody should just run that.
Just everyone the number 3, just a different color.
Yeah.
That is good.
Should be good. So yeah, there's a bunch of things in the works. We're trying to build a catapult a quad this year.
Like punkin' chunkin'.
Yeah, exactly like that.
That's pretty good.
Yeah.
Oh, that'll be fantastic.
I think so. It ought to
Can
be
you guys
fun.
do it on a race weekend when I'm here?
I probably not. Is that a weekend when you're gone? I don't even know.
I don't know.
Wait, someone look at the schedule and tell us. September
Yeah.
10th, 11th, and 12th.
I'm probably gone.
Probably gone.
Probably
every
gone.
single time.
It sucks. Lauren Quellen is doing what
Dude,
on
my
your
mom
phone?
is.
What
I
the
don't know
last
what she's
one?
got going on here.
Wasn't that
It's-
Jack Mason last time it was doing that? She was in.
no,
she
it
was
was
out,
Dirk
she was
Joy.
in. Oh, it's Dirk Joy. Yeah.
You're at the Mountain
I'm at the Mountaineer. I will be at a GNCC, unfortunately.
Take you home, country roads.
Country roads. Rodney doesn't play that one as much at that one. Snowshoe, it's like every other song is that one, to the point that, like, I love it because it gets people fired up. But, like, by the time the weekend's over, I'm like, shoot me if I hear John Denver one more time.
Mountaineers every weekend. It sure seems that way, doesn't it?
Yeah, it's true. Yeah, it does seem that way.
It really does. I can't disagree with that.
You know what? In Indiana, if we actually had a good downhill, Ironman Hill, we're doing a Barbie Jeep downhill race.
That would be bad.
Sam Shaver, get on it. You think he'll let us do that?
I don't know.
Probably not.
Yeah. Lucas, you may need to loan somebody your wheelchair at the bottom.
Oh, God. Probably. Haven't you taken your adventure bike up Ironman Hill?
Most of
allegedly?
the way. Most of the way.
Yeah, that's pretty strong.
Oh, yeah.
That is pretty strong. What else have we got going on? Sipes and Pastrana, rumored to be running Hoosier GNCC.
That would be awesome.
More importantly, our buddy Mario will be bringing them.
Yes, in the big old Red Bull rig.
Yeah, so
that'll be
good to
sweet.
see Mario.
Oh,
Limping
for
ain't
sure.
easy.
For sure. Oh, we can talk about Supercross.
We can.
We never talked about the 450s. We just talked about McAdoo.
That's true. Cooper Webb, tis.
Dude, that is
done.
unreal.
It's over.
I don't know why Ken Roxon literally just let her be. Just,
Baffling.
Yeah.
Baffling. He went down, after the whoops. And then from there on, I mean, it was just like...
Did he even go down, or did he... I don't even remember.
I believe he went down at the very end, got back on the bike very quickly, but lost some time. And then from there, I mean, he was rolling them.
Yeah.
And it was like just watching Cooper Webb like a freaking blood in the
yeah.
water.
Like he just came up in that corner, and Ken just goes, and...
Bye.
That was
Maybe
that's
next
crazy.
year. And this is right after I don't know if you saw, they played the segment about him, being a dad and how his perspective changed. And then it was like,
yep, you're right.
Keep watching because I'm going to throw this race away to Cooper Webb. And it's like, God dang it, dude, come on. Eli Tomac will win the last 3 in Salt Lake in that high elevation. Mm-hmm. And just make DQ matter now.
He could win the last 3, but I don't think it would get him anywhere. Not a chance. 40 points down, not a chance.
Well, it's 26 times 3. He would have to win all 3.
And Cooper Webb would literally have to get hurt this week.
Cooper Webb would
training.
have to do pretty bad. Yeah. Pretty daggone bad.
Yeah, no.
Eli's pretty well out of
So
it.
the last round isn't all 3? Like Saturday, Tuesday, Saturday?
I thought so. Is there...
I thought it was just one race, but I could be completely
Maybe I'm
stupid.
off.
I don't know. It's probably me because I don't really follow closely enough.
I thought they had 3 rounds. Only 2 left. 2.
Okay.
Yep, there you go. Hollywood. Only 2 left. So 2 rounds in Salt Lake. So, yeah, Eli'd pretty well have to win both of those.
That is
crazy.
crazy.
And then hope that Cooper does terrible. Ken Roxon still mathematically in it, but let's be honest, Cooper Webb's taking it.
Cooper Webb is definitely taking it.
Definitely taking it.
It's, yeah.
It's done.
Ken Roxon is taking it, but Cooper Webb is taking it.
That's true. Exactly. There's a good way to put it. Also, AP has turned it on lately.
Yeah, he's been riding really, really well.
Leading races.
We got to give a shout out to his dad too. He had a stroke this week. He's doing well, but he had some health issues.
Yep. So glad he's doing well.
Yeah, glad he's doing well.
And Aaron Plessinger doing really
well on the dirt bike. Yes, almost won some races and top
what was that?
threes and.
They just had a baby.
Oh, AP did. Just had a baby.
Yes, another.
Well, his wife did. Yeah, you see what I did there?
Every
a
single
guy
time.
can't have. I mean, what's a fetus going to gestate
time.
in? It's got no. There's no womb in a guy.
Well, we hope not.
Well, give this country time. But yeah, I look to see. I'm hoping this is the kind of the push for Aaron to be able to be that regular podium guy moving into next year.
Yeah, it would be really cool.
I think it's going to be interesting to watch him outdoors come summertime.
Also, very good point.
Yeah.
A very good point.
Watch him battling up there up front.
I think Roxton will have a little bit more outdoors just because it's more spread out. And I don't think he likes the tight quarters racing.
That makes sense.
But I think Plessinger, I really think he'll be forced to be reckoned with outdoors. And who knows about your boy Tomac, and who knows about Webb, and who knows about Jason Anderson.
Yeah, Anderson's shown some signs of...
He's always good outdoors, but never that good. Supercross-wise, it doesn't
Makes
seem
sense. Well, he's got a championship, right? Jason Anderson's got one Supercross championship. I'm almost positive.
You're probably right.
2016?
You're probably right. I remember he got an outdoors championship.
Maybe I'm getting them flip-flopped. I'm almost positive he's got one.
We sure talk about a lot of things for not really having any idea.
Yeah, right?
I think I would follow racing a lot closer than I do, but I really don't.
I think he won a championship less than 5 years ago. That's how good my memory is. There we go. Griffin Malone, he does. Okay, that's what I thought. 2018. Thank you, Hollywood.
Jeez.
I was in the ballpark.
We need like stat guy, like somebody here with holding up flashcards.
Last 10 championships.
Yeah,
That'd
we
be
need
pretty
that.
good.
I mean, that's got to be what those like Emig and those guys have in the Supercross. But there's no way they remember that.
I can hear them sometimes. I can tell just because Rodney and I do the same thing. When Ricky Carmichael or Lee Diffie or whoever's in the booth with them, I can tell when they like look at notes. They'll be like, rider number 243, the Kawasaki back ride of, and then rattle off a name. It's like, I know what you're doing. I do the same thing. By the way, Daniel Blair, who does trackside reporting, will be in the booth with Ricky Carmichael this weekend.
Really, that'll be
really
good.
Cool.
That'll be good.
They'll be fantastic.
Yeah, I think so.
Both riders. I like what Blair brings to trackside reporting. So I think having him in the booth
be really good.
will be pretty solid. So, yeah. Let's see. What else we got?
Vendors saying we're out in the deep end because we're woods people, which is pretty true.
Out in the deep. Yeah, it's true. Yeah.
It's pretty true. Like, we got some stats here, but I really don't understand them. So,
Well, there's points. So, Cooper Webb, 339. Roxon's minus 16.
I got that. But what's the points, 26, 23, 21?
Those are first, second, third.
So they don't give 30 points to win?
Correct. That's GNCC.
Stupid. Okay.
So, Supercross, 26
That's why
points.
I was so lost.
So, first, second, third are 26, 23, 21. And then fourth is 19. And then from fourth back, it drops 1 point each rider.
Okay.
And they changed the format in Supercross, I believe, like 2018, they went to where every rider out there, if you finish, you got at least like a point or something like that. I don't.
They get drops?
You got any drops there in the Supercross? Yeah, so I explained that very poorly, but that's essentially
good enough.
The gist of it.
Good enough.
We are familiar with Team Fried. Yes.
Yes. Also, I had someone phone in. Where's Tech at this next weekend?
Oh, that's strong. I've been rooming with the dude that runs Tech.
Really?
Eric Sweeney. Wow. Solid dude.
Nice.
Solid dude.
So do you ask him every morning, hey, where's Tech at?
I don't know if he's aware of the like running joke, but yeah, I think he's like Jeff Russell's nephew or something like that. But yeah, solid dude. I like a roommate that's like, we're quiet. We kind of, chill. Saturday night, we watch a little Supercross and
there you go.
Fall asleep
And don't remember what to talk about on Thursday.
Yeah, exactly.
Perfect.
And then come bottleneck, we're like, what in the hell?
Yeah, what happened this week? I don't know.
All right, let's see. 8:47, we're getting close. We gave away goggles. We gave away
the Arrive and Ride.
Well,
I run a quad at Ironman. Depending on how quality the quad is, either exceptionally good or exceptionally bad, possibly. Probably not, though. It's not the Ironman anyways.
That's true, but I'd still like to see you run a quad. Stu Baylor subtly said at some point last year, if he could wrap up the championship, because see, the pro guys, if you're a bike guy, you're not allowed to ride the track the previous day, so they couldn't race.
Right.
But he said if I wrapped the championship up and didn't need to race one of those last rounds, he would race a quad on Saturday.
Right.
Which kind of makes me want to root for Stu Baylor now to win a championship early.
That would be pretty cool.
To see him race a quad.
He would probably do very, very well.
Oh, I'm sure he would. Yeah. I mean, it doesn't, entirely translate, but it's still...
Ready to hear about some hill climbing. Rah!
And it's over. We still need to make the T-shirt that says that.
I
know. Caleb Russell, nasty crash.
Yes.
Delayed for promo. He's been sending me Snapchats of him, like... Yesterday, he got Popeyes.
Oh, nice.
And his mouth is wired shut, so the man can't eat.
Do they
so
put it
he
in a blender?
Literally puts it in like a ninja blender, and he's sucking it through a straw, and it like makes me want to puke just seeing it. The poor guy.
Spicy chicken sandwich.
I saw him at. He was at the race this last weekend for GNCC,
nice.
which, by the way, Crew Russell, his little boy, made the podium, got third in his class.
Awesome.
Crew comes up, and he like all he does is talk. All he does is talk racing, and the kid can rip a dirt bike.
He probably knows more about the point structure.
I guarantee it. I guarantee it.
Do.
Hey, so I get him on the podium. I said, "Tell us about your race," and he's like, "Nah, no." I was like, "Well, who do you want to thank?" And he's like, "Nobody." So Chandler was out there filming, just like laughing her ass off because here this kid, and all he does is talk racing.
Oh,
and as soon as he's on the box, he froze.
That is
so
great.
We'll get it out there. But yeah, Caleb was at the race. Saw him. The guy, I mean, his eyes are all blacked out and mouth's wired shut. I said, "How you feeling?" He was like shit. Like the dude is hurting bad. So hopefully he gets better soon and is out there banging bars and putting Justin Barsha in the dirt. Just saying.
What is a Wiregrass Warriors project?
I have no idea.
That sounds Alabama.
Apparently what you're running a quad in.
The Wiregrass Warriors project. I don't know what that is.
I'm so confused.
I'm going to guess it has something to do with military.
Last time you worked on, what did you do? Leave the drain plug loose there at Hollywood?
Awkward.
It's an electric bike. It doesn't have a wheel.
Oh, this is true. I forgot about that. It's the
see?
future.
It's great. I
Caleb-
won't have to worry about it anymore.
Caleb's getting them set up.
The vets from Alabama.
I told you it'd be veterans.
Well, I knew it was Alabama.
Well, there you go.
We had it figured out between the two of us.
Just, yeah. Jaw wire shut sucks. I happen to know what a Christmas ham slushy tastes like. Surprisingly tasty. You know what? Let's do that on the show.
I knew that was coming. I was waiting on. Oh, we're gonna blend up.
Let's blend up meats. And like we've eaten on the show, we've eaten like crazy
jerkies. Yeah.
Jerky.
Oof.
What's that?
The mushroom jerky.
Aaron gives me so tonight. Should we order from Thrive Market, which is like an online grocery
Sounds
store?
very
Right?
healthy.
Well,
Is that what Becca's selling? Thrive Market?
Possibly, yes. But she gave me a piece of beef jerky, and it was like I feel like I'm eating a treat. She said close, and she flips the bag around, and it's mushroom jerky. Which, when I found out it was mushroom, I'm like, okay, it doesn't taste that bad, but it wasn't great. It definitely wasn't great.
That's
so
awful.
yeah, let's blend assorted meats and things. We'll call it the Caleb Russell slushy competition, and we'll get some.
We'll do that next weekend at Tom's Marine if
Yeah.
we can make it there.
We can't get. I'd love to have Caleb on the show while his mouth is wired shut.
That'd be great, wouldn't
He'd
it?
just be like laughing, like flipping us off, like please stop making me laugh. It hurts. Is the other thing, he's kept holding his ribs because his ribs are all.
Oh yeah,
jacked
so you
up.
can't make him laugh there either.
So, yeah,
that'd be a
just-
bad idea. Let's bring the injured guy.
Rough, poor guy,
Not good.
poor guy. So hopefully he gets well
Assorted
soon.
meats. Like,
Assorted
you
meats.
know, we're gonna have the T-bone and some Spam.
Oh yeah, blended Spam.
It's kind of already blended though.
Yeah, it's lips and assholes. It's not great. I'm trying to think, man. We could really do something. Beth Latham tagged us in something earlier. These dudes are
Yeah, with
drinking
the
helium beer.
Yeah, I saw that.
That'd be pretty good.
Yeah,
I don't know
it'd
how
be-
you do that.
I don't either. You infuse it, I guess.
I don't think that's healthy, right? Like, well, it'd be different if it's helium beer, though. Because, like, if you inhale helium, I think that like, you could collapse a lung. Unless that's something my mom told me to scare me away from doing it, probably. My mom lied to me. Do you think Laura would have told you that?
No, she'd have been like, "Oh, here's a tank of helium."
Yeah, Mom would yell at me for doing it, and then Dad would do it, and that's the green light. Like, all right, let's do this. There you go.
I'm not a vet, Sean. That doesn't work.
Yeah, there you go. You could be an honorary vet.
I'm not a vet. You got to get a real vet. I'll give you a list of vets that should race that.
What you
sucker.
don't know is when you sign up for the race, you're also enlisted in the Army.
Oh, crap.
So good luck with that. Speaking of veterans, on the topic of that, GNCC has a warrior class now. And it's literally just for, like
Let's
currently...
give them the quad.
Yeah, currently serving military service.
Why? I don't need a quad.
And
Let's give
veterans.
it to them.
Yeah, we can give it to those guys. We can find
Yeah,
someone.
we'll spin the wheel.
Helium beer is a light beer. I don't drink light beer. Hey, Matt Paris is a top fan.
Ah, cool.
Displaying his badge.
Pretty cool.
That's pretty solid.
Kong.
I don't think I've got anything else.
I don't think I do either. Is this 2 pages? Nope.
No.
It's a single
One
deal.
page. Shout out to Caitlin Osborne,
Yes.
who's a points leader in WXC. She's got
Yes.
a bottleneck logo right
and it's like
on the front
made
of the
into her
quad.
graphics, not just a slap-on
Oh
sticker.
yeah, no, she included it.
I know, that's
So,
crazy. Do we owe her?
Probably. I probably said we'll give you royalties if you win.
my.
What's the pro purse? Oh God.
$9.83.
I wonder what it would cost us to do a whole shot award at GNCC's
$500.
for the season, and then $100 a whole shot.
Oh yeah, I don't know.
I'm not sure because it's always like B&R Motorsports, $100 whole
Why
shots.
don't we? You can't give the bottleneck can't be a whole shot award. We need to give an award in a bottleneck.
Oh, yeah, that's difficult.
Like who's
though.
the most stuck?
Who's the well? Talk to the poor girls in WXC. They have to deal with it the most. You say that's why they never watch the WXC riders because they get sick of hearing the word bottleneck.
You say a prayer for Howard Russell.
Oh, I didn't
don't
realize
know either.
Howard was doing
Didn't either. Just
not
saw
doing
it.
well.
Didn't see that. And we also got to give a shout out to the High Fly GP in a few weeks, but I don't remember the date.
I think I might be doing that. Possibly. I got to get back with
And the
Nathan
Hill Climb
Smith.
the week after.
So, yeah. High Fly.
The worst stuck. Yeah, we need to give a bottleneck worst stuck award.
Worst stuck award. We could definitely pull that off at locals. At nationals, it'd be pretty difficult.
The worst stuck's going to be in the parking lot of the local.
That's a good point. We're stuck. Here you go. Here's a new set of rear tires.
Here's Mikey's leftover bourbon.
Oh, no, I'm not getting rid of this. I got some bottom shelf at home I'll get rid of, but I'm not getting rid of it. Some Russell's 10-year. You got something coming.
10-year or tenure?
10-year.
Okay.
Age 10 years.
Oh, wow.
Yeah.
Okay. So that stuff's from 2010.
Well, right, yeah. Well, the barrel, yes. Correct.
Gotcha.
So there you go. It's tasty and delicious. I wish you liked bourbon.
Yeah.
It makes me sad.
I'm sorry.
It's okay.
It's, yeah, I'm just,
It is what it is.
I don't know. Just something about it. Little.
All right, Iron Man.
Not
Damn
the
it!
Iron Man, man.
The Hoosier GNCC top 3 bikes. Go. I always put you on the spot. I'll go first.
No, I'll go.
All right,
That's
you
fine.
go.
It's going to be Stu Baylor, Josh Strang, and Jordan Ashburn.
Okay. Phew. I'm gonna throw a wild card out there.
Let's hear it.
Josh Strang takes the win.
Okay, that'd be cool. It'd be like 2010.
No, Strang won there. I think he won Ironman last year
Well, no, I'm saying that was like, yeah, but
when he was
the heyday.
Okay, that makes sense. All right, I'm going Strang with a W.
Okay.
Stu second, Ben third.
All right. Keeping the points tight.
Yeah, we'll keep the points tight.
All right.
I want to mix it up.
Ricky Russell did have a good
Dude,
ride.
Ricky did have
I
a-
know, he had a good ride.
From start to finish, that was something, and I'm sure he got sick of hearing me and Rodney say it, was that, like, the same conversation all the time of, oh, he's got good, he's with him in the first couple hours. In that third hour, he's falling off. But it's true, and it's
true.
just a matter of getting seat time out there. And Ricky said it himself. You can practice all you want. 3-hour race is totally different. So maybe he's got a whip now, and if he does, boy, it could be dangerous.
Oh, there you go. We got somebody calling Lane for third place. That'd be a good one, too.
He needs it.
He needs it for sure.
He needs it for the confidence boost and points and everything.
Yep.
So, yeah, Lane's a guy that...
Thad will be back, too, probably in a little bit better shape, too.
That was a tough situation. You could see...
I don't know exactly what happened. I heard he broke a fuel line.
broke a fuel line.
Do you know...
And never really got a report as to how the heck it
Yeah,
happened.
I've dealt
All-
with Thad and broken fuel lines, so that's why I was curious.
All we knew was, hey, Thad got the whole shot. Thad's out front. And then the first camera shot we've got, it was like first, second, third, fourth, fifth, no Thad, sixth, seventh, eighth. And I'm like, son of a bitch.
Welcome to
And you
2016.
could literally kind of like off air, Gallagher and I are looking at each other like,
Oh, yeah, your boy, Ginger
here
Billy.
we go again.
Is he going to be
Oh,
there?
yeah, Ginger Billy will not be at Iron Man. But I told him...
Dude,
He's
I just
wild.
got introduced to his videos like 2 weeks ago. I'm like, this is something else. And then he's at the race. And I'm like, of course he is. Why wouldn't
Well, he
be?
lives, I guess, like 20 minutes from there, if that.
Why
And
wouldn't
he's
he
like,
be?
people have told me about it before, but I just never really thought to come out here. His kid rides a dirt bike. He's got a Stasic now. As
Yeah,
of the
he's got a dirt
GNCC.
bike with a lawnmower on the front
He's
of
got,
it.
yeah, he's got.
Did
a
he bring that to the race?
No, he's got a Yamaha. He's got a side by side. Like the guy's about it.
No, yeah.
And he showed up, and he was nice as hell.
Stick ran up into it. Yep. Seen it
There
a
you go,
thousand
yeah.
times.
Seen it 1,000 times. Yeah, he was a cool dude. I told him, I said, if you ever want to race out in Indiana, I'll put you up at my place. You're more than welcome. We'll pay for your entry fee and everything. So, Hollywood fished with, no. Oh, so you're saying Ginger Billy went fishing with Stu. He told me, I said, the dude that you were on the back of his bike, he's like, I'd never met that boy before, but he said, you want to get on this Yamaha? And I said, sure enough. So I said, he does night fishing with the bow. If you're interested, you need to hit Stu Baylor up, take him up on it, because it'd be pretty badass. So yeah, I want to see some videos of Ginger Billy.
Oh, yeah. His minivan with the
And-
all those vehicles of his are just. The one with the tow mirrors that are as wide as Crawfordsville.
There's a guy that would do well on this show. He would do very, very well. Yeah, it's pretty good. He was something else. He was pretty cool. Pretty cool guy. Trevor Bollinger, top 5. Hoosier. Bollinger needs it too.
Bollinger needs
a good
I
ride.
didn't even know if he was back from. I knew he was back, but I forgot he was back.
He's
'cause
had
he
some
has just
struggles.
Been not
Good
in
starts.
Yeah.
Kind of in that Ricky Russell realm of like, hey,
Yep,
I've got
yep.
it. I just need to put together 3 hours. So we'll see if he can get her dialed.
Maybe they'll shorten the race to 2 hours.
Hell nah. Possibly. If it's cold, if it's snowing.
Jordan likes the mud.
Jordan likes the mud, and that's true. He does like the mud. I think that's all I got.
I think that's all I got too.
We did our top 3. All right, ATVs.
Uh,
Top 3.
McNeil, McGill, McClure.
Mick.
Yeah,
Mick.
that's all I got. Mick Fowler just doesn't sound good, so we just got to use all the mix.
Fowler. All right. Walker Fowler. Bryson McNeil. And Jared McClure.
There you go. See, it was mixed close.
All right. I'll go with that. Yeah, I think that's it. I think that's all I got.
That's all I got. We
Who's
can
winning?
call it.
Who's winning Supercross Saturday?
Cooper Webb. Not Tomac.
Eli Tomac's going to take it.
He is not.
He's going to get up there in the elevation of Salt Lake
and
City
wash his front
and
wheel out just like he always does.
That's possible, but he's going to win. He's going to win all 3 and make it interesting down to the
all
wire.
right. We'll go with that.
Cooper Webb.
If that happens, I'll drink bourbon with you.
Fair enough.
If he sweeps Salt Lake,
All right, I'm in. If he
right.
sweeps Salt Lake, you have to drink some Russell's Reserve.
there you go.
Jeff Russell's very own bourbon whiskey. Tasty and delicious. Are we done?
I think we're done.
I think we're done. That was pretty good. A big shout out and thank you to Spikes. Congratulations to
Corey Roth and
Corey Roth and Cole Kirkhoff.
Yes.
Cole Kirkhoff going to get him some 9.2s, and Corey Roth
Yes.
is gonna
I'm
ride
still.
a pretty badass
It was funny
dirt bike.
because he called in like he lives in Florida. He called in like
Hey, I'm gonna be there.
5. Hey, I'm gonna be up there. Put me in the raffle thing. He sent the PayPal money. We entered him in,
And then he won.
and it was it's gonna be
fishy.
I don't know. It's pretty funny though.
I like it.
He wasn't the last entry. Casey Shue was the last entry. If anyone
nice,
wants to contest the election,
Hey, it is what it is. People, it does blow my mind. None of our fine people watching, but there are some folks that like. I've had a few people DM us about like the James Stewart jersey is going to be a big one.
yes.
A few people are like, "I'll buy it from you now."
No.
And I'm like, "No, it's for an auction." They're
Even
like,
if it goes for less.
So then they're like, "I'll give you $500 now," and I want to be like, "Listen, no offense, but the Ken Roxon went for $1,500."
Well, it
before
actually
they backed
didn't.
out.
Yeah, they backed out. Some dude, Jay Bradley from Canada.
Yeah, those darn Canucks.
Yep.
So yeah, it's just interesting. Some people, it's like, "Hey, it's for a charity," and they're still kind of, yeah, it is what it is.
It's not about what you want. It's about what you can get at a deal.
Yeah. But yeah, we'll have another auction coming up. We've still got some monster stuff to put in there.
We got a fly helmet.
Yep.
We got all kinds of stuff. We could literally be auctioneers.
If we just knew how to do it.
Lucas, you're gonna be rich.
You're gonna be rich. We're gonna get you. We're gonna have to pay taxes on this shit.
Dude, the eBay bill was rough.
It was pretty rough. That was a big one. Shout out to Fly Racing. Check them out, flyracing.com, or do one better. Come to Spikes, get your fly gear. Check out Spikes. Talked about those guys. Spikes KTM. Thank you to those guys, and of course Husqvarna of the US&A.
Yes.
For everything they did.
They're
That's
doing.
pretty awesome.
They went above and beyond. They sent us every power part imaginable. Like the
it's a
bike is
good-looking
like
bike.
fully built. It's pretty cool.
Good looking. 9-2 crew, taking the industry by storm. Check them out. The Stealth Goggles, the Patriots, the Teal and Purple, and several more to choose from. Sickwicks, the biggest little project you've never heard of yet, you're going to want. Moto-themed candles and more. Check out
Are
the
they coming to the Not
Motherfucker.
Iron Man? Or are they going to be qualifiers?
I bet they'll. Well, I don't know if they'll be a qualifiers or not. I'll have to shoot Aaron Bannister a
Be a
message.
good one.
Be a good one to be at for sure. And then of course Magna One. Check them out, magna1.com. Go ahead, push it real good. Premium oil, no spilling lubrication needs for all
You just
your
lost
marine
all hope.
and
They are
power sports
definitely
equipment.
they're definitely getting Wes Kane now.
Magna One, pour freedom, pour Magna One.
Jeez.
That's it.
All
We're
right.
out.
Yep.
Good night.
See y'all.
See you at the Not Iron Man, man. Oh, you got to hit this too.